In one battle after another, Leonardo DiCaprio delivers one of the most unvarnished, unheroic, and deeply human performances of his career. As Bob Ferguson, formerly a revolutionary, DiCaprio embodies a man who has spent 16 years hiding not only from a violent past, but from himself. This is not the story of a hardened revolutionary rediscovering his firepower or an action hero reclaiming his glory. Instead, DiCaprio gives us a portrait of a broken, paranoid, stoned-out father whose heroism lies not in combat prowess, but in his painfully imperfect, unwavering devotion to his daughter. DiCaprio's portrayal works because he refuses to glamorize Bob. From the moment we meet him, Bob is frayed, his mind dulled by weed and distrust, his body slackened by years of retreat, his spirit bruised by abandonment. And yet DiCaprio infuses Bob with quiet dignity. He reveals the fear beneath the paranoia, the tenderness beneath the bluster, the guilt beneath the drugs.
Willa's doing really great. A confident leader. She works hard. She enters class each day, ready to work, full of energy.
If I get emotional, it's just tears of joy, that's all.
The way DiCaprio navigates Bob's relationship with Willa is in fact the most important aspect of this movie. With subtlety, he conveys a man deeply aware of his inadequacies. He knows he is failing her, knows he is not the stable father figure she needs, but still tries, fumblingly, desperately, and with a kind of wounded hope. DiCaprio plays Bob not as a martyr or a trope, but as an ordinary man clawing at the edges of redemption through love alone. One of the triumphs of DiCaprio's performance is how convincingly he portrays Bob's detachment from his former revolutionary life. He plays him like a man allergic to heroism, weary of violence, terrified of the very world he once helped ignite. Instead of the swagger one might expect from an ex-radical explosives expert, DiCaprio gives Bob the posture of someone worn down by years of self-exile. He mumbles, he rambles, he hesitates. He's anxious, stoned, sloppy.
Batman.
Yet DiCaprio allows flickers of the old fire to surface at key moments. An instinctual sharpness when Willa is threatened, a lingering tactical mind, a flash of courage buried beneath layers of fear and apathy. These moments are powerful precisely because they are rare. Bob does not want to be a warrior again. DiCaprio plays him as a man dragged back into chaos against every fiber of his being. DiCaprio resists the temptation to turn Bob into an action hero. The movie itself insists on this, but DiCaprio's acting elevates the idea. Bob is not supposed to be formidable. He's supposed to be real. When he stumbles, when he forgets passwords, when he panics under pressure, DiCaprio does not let these moments become comedic. Instead, they are painful reminders that Bob is not equipped for the world closing in on him. His heroism comes from showing up, from trying, from running toward danger, not because he has the skills, but because he loves his daughter more than he fears the consequences.
I was trying to get the rendezvous point for my daughter.
If you can't answer what time is it, I cannot give you.
I've fried my brain since then, man. I have abused drugs and alcohol.
DiCaprio captures the trembling hands, the frantic breaths, the uncoordinated scrambling, the teary-eyed desperation beautifully. Bob isn't saving the world. He isn't leading a revolution. He's just trying to save Willa, and DiCaprio makes that both ordinary and profound. One of DiCaprio's strongest scenes comes near the end, when Willa, traumatized and disoriented by the revelations about her family, points a gun at him. The way DiCaprio softens his voice, steadying it with love rather than authority, is the culmination of the entire performance. He doesn't play the moment as a confrontation, but as a plea from a broken father trying to reach his frightened child. Here we see everything DiCaprio has been building. Bob's guilt, tenderness, exhaustion, and fierce paternal devotion converge into a single quiet moment of connection. It is not violence that saves Willa, it is Bob's humanity.
Green Acres, Beverly Hillbillies, and Hooterville Junction!
No, baby, it's me. Will, it's me.
Green Acres, who are you?
It's your dad. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my God.
In this movie, Leonardo DiCaprio delivers a performance that is remarkable. As Bob Ferguson, he digs into the raw psychological complexity of a man crushed by his past and terrified of losing the one good thing left in his life. DiCaprio fully steps into Bob's skin. The slurred speech, the anxious habits, the hair-triggered distrust, the flashes of tenderness. It is a performance built not on charisma, but on vulnerability. Not on action, but on emotion. Not on mythic heroism, but on flawed humanity. He gives voice to the kind of hero rarely celebrated in action movies, a burnt-out, frightened man who nonetheless finds the strength to protect his daughter, not through violence, but through the painful, persistent act of showing up. DiCaprio doesn't play Bob as a savior. He plays him as a father, and in doing so, he creates one of the most grounded, poignant characters in contemporary action cinema.